Thank you, Mr. Speaker. House Bill 622 is a bill to protect freedom of speech on Idaho's higher education campuses. In the United States, freedom of speech and expression is strongly protected by the government restrictions by the First Amendment of the Constitution of the United States. This freedom of speech right not only bans most government restrictions on the content of speech and the ability to speak, but it also protects the right to receive information and prevents the government from requiring individuals or entities to speak or finance certain types of speech that they do not agree with. Criticism of government, political advocacy, and advocacy of unpopular ideas that people may find distasteful or against public policy are almost always permitted free speech. Universities, by their nature, are places for discussion and debate for controversial issues. These debates are absolutely critical to the education and experience for developing citizens prepared to engage in society. Students need to be able to analyze an argument and be prepared to form the ideas of their own. The ability to think for oneself, to debate different ideas and viewpoints are healthy for students throughout their college education and help young adults form individual ideas are critical for a democracy. The trend in our public universities has been a movement toward the direction to discourage and limit unpopular ideas. In a recent study by the Foundation for Individual Rights in Education and the National Science Foundation, together revealed that approximately 90% of our college and universities have policies that infringe on the First Amendment rights and overregulate speech on campus. The right to free speech is not just about the law. It's a vital part of our civic education. And Supreme Court Justice Robert Jackson wrote about the role in schools. And if I may quote him.
From what does the lady quote?
From Supreme Court Justice Robert Jackson, 1943 quote.
Without objection, the lady may continue to read.
Thank you. Maybe I better just paraphrase.
Oh, the lady, you're
okay,
in perfectly good order. Go read the quote.
Sometimes. Okay, he just says that they are educating the young for citizenship is reason for scrupulous protection of constitutional freedoms of the individual. We are not to strangle the free mind at its source and teach youth to discount important principles of our government as mere platitudes. Remarkably, he was just speaking about grade school students. So, constitutional values of free speech and the value of free expression should be nothing less than a core mission of our college universities. And because it's so important, I believe we need to safeguard the speech on campus. And if I may yield the remainder of my time to the co-sponsor, the good gentleman from District 16.